She doesn't look or sound like your typical yoga instructor.
Y'all look beautiful. Just breathe like this.
29-year-old Jessamyn Stanley never intended to teach the ancient practice. In fact, she hated yoga when she first tried it at 16.
The attitude that you have at the start of the yoga class is really what makes it makes or breaks it.
As a child living in Durham, North Carolina, she was bullied about just about everything.
I had dry skin, call me ashy. My hair was locked up until I was 11. I had dreadlocks, and then I had my hair braided. But through all of that, they called me Medusa because it's like you have snakes coming out of your head. Made fun of me for being fat.
Jessamyn is the author of Every Body Yoga and has struggled with her weight her whole life, gaining and losing through the years.
I was a self-mutilator. I went through very severe periods of depression.
7 years after that first yoga class fail, she started up again, first doing a home practice and posting photos of her poses on Instagram to get feedback on her form.
No judgment. That self-hate, that self-judgment will get you every time.
But that's not what she got.
It was predominantly people being like, I didn't know fat people could practice yoga. And I was just like, why do you think fat people can't practice yoga? Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra.
And so her mission began to make yoga accessible and aspirational for anyone who has felt like they don't fit the yoga mold.
The image of yoga is that of like a slender, white, cisgender, heterosexual woman who has a certain amount of money, a certain, like she's traditionally educated, and she has like very specific clothes. Anyone who doesn't see themselves in that particular image feels left out. And the reality is that none of that has to do with yoga. That is all marketing. The point of this practice is not to be in tune with everyone else, in motion with other people. The point is to get into your body.
Pushing positive body image and self-acceptance, Jessamyn now teaches yoga all over the world. She admits that a yoga studio can be one of the most intimidating places to walk into and says to constantly remind yourself not to think about what other people are thinking.
Even if you go in and you never get out of child's pose and you're just breathing, and that might be your whole practice, and that's the practice that you needed that day.
To check out the book or one of her classes, go to jessamynstanley.com.
Namaste.
I'm Laura Engel, Fox News.